I anticipate a monumental battle in the forwards. I think the side that comes out on top in this area will be the ultimate winner. Mr. Stone gets them away. Manly running from right to left. Mavin's taken the ball on his goal line from the kick-off and brought it out to the quarter. Finnegan dummy half, away to Coleman. Through the dummy. Got right up the sideline. He could go in and score. He has scored. It's a try to South Sydney. He's caught everyone napping. He dummied to give the ball to one of the South Sydney players in the three-quarter line. Continued on straight around him. I believe it was Moon. Went straight around him and scored a try. See it again.
Interesting decision by referee Mick Stone, ruling here that the ball hadn't been touched by Craig Coleman or Jason Moon. He allowed play to go on. Some Manly players hesitated, and that hesitation saw the fact there that Craig Coleman crossed over wide out. Mick Stone waved play on this ball. He ruled wasn't touched by Jason Moon nor knocked forward by any South players. Coleman just doubled around, picked up the bouncing ball. Some of the Manly players that hesitated in back play, Des Hasler and Paul Vaughton, and Marty Gurr was arriving far too late. A sensational start for South Sydney.
One of those replays in hindsight showed Moon touching the ball, but it's on the board. So the kick has been unsuccessful from Ellison out on the quarter line. So we've got a scoreline after a sensational opening. South Sydney 3, South Sydney 4, Manly 0.
They're just starting to play Manly on the fringe of the rucks. Just 1 and 2 passes out, problems around the 5-8 area off the lines.
There's Andrews gone straight through, got it back inside to Mavin, and Mavin's going to score. One of those flying dives of his that should get him a kick up the backside from his coach. George Piggins won't be impressed with that. A swallow dive. I know he's youthful. I know he's enthusiastic. The day he drops the ball will be the day he'll be dropped from first grade. See him.
And again on the State Bank replay, out of the scrum base, Des Hasler was covering. The second rowers were slow to come out. That we can do without that sort of thing in rugby league. Steve Mavin certainly knows better. A great start for South Sydney, but plenty of time here. The second rowers, the scrum had been swiveled by South Sydney. They won the scrum. They took the second rowers away from where the play was.
After 10 minutes, they're down by 8 points to 0. And that could be 10-0 in just a second. It is 10 points to 0. South Sydney lead Manly at Redford. Hasler, Lyons, dummies inside to Close. Close gets it to Gurr. Gurr with a crisscross move goes sort of in a diagonally opposite way than the way he was running. Hasler, Lyons steps back to Hasler. Out to Vaughton. Vaughton on to Gibbs. Gibbs is surging through, gets a kick it downfield. They're all racing for it. He's caught it and scored. It's a great try. It's a great try by Ronnie Gibbs. Out of the blue, kicked ahead, caught the ball and dived. A magnificent bit of football from this man.
On the State Bank replay, second rowers are normally barred from this sort of thing, but this is absolutely a brilliant piece of rugby league. One of the greatest tries you're ever going to see. Ronnie Gibbs, the man, supporting in back play here. The in-pass from Paul Vaughton. Des Hasler had called for the kick through. He was backing up on the inside. Gibbs, the short chip. They were all running for the ball. He knew he had to dive to get there first, and magnificent catch on the ball. You're not going to see a better try than this in rugby league all season long in 1987. Manly knowing that they have to fight back now and get back into this game, down by those 10 points. They were keeping the ball alive, starting to creep back into the game. Good support. They're finally starting to get to those ball runners, and there's the little chip. He used to be a centre. He's still got plenty of pace for a back rower, and a brilliant dive and catch for the try.
Cochrane. Waved away to the right. The score remains South Sydney 10, Manly 4. South Sydney, Krushenk was coming back from fielding the ball and had run it up. Out there to Fennick now, gets a one-handed pass away. It's intercepted, taken by Cochrane. Cochrane's going upfield, he's got the pace. He's going to give it away to Crusher, clear, and Crusher's gone within 7 metres of scoring the try. Davis will try to get the dummy half. He will go, and he's going to get the pass back on the inside. Oh, gee whiz. The pass back on the inside from Davis to Cochrane was a knock-on. It went to his feet. Lyons kicks an offending football off the ground onto Ward. Well, that's got to be... Oh, dear, oh, dear. I don't agree with that. I will never agree with that sort of situation. The ball was struck for, and...
Well, I think the replay will show here that Kevin Ward was thinking he was back in England. He just plants the ball. Now, that means that he's allowed to strike for the ball. Kevin Ward then wanted to wrestle with it. He just should have struck the ball back very, very cleanly. He planted it there, left it there. Lindsay Johnson well within his rights.
He's raised the flags, so the score now, South Sydney 12, Manly Warringah 4. On to Daly. Daly about 17 metres out from the line. Cochrane, Ward. Trying to get the arms free to get a pass away, but he can't do it. Our referee Stone has pinged Boyle for failure to get away from the tackle player. He's got none from one at the moment. And that's a goal. So the score then was 7 minutes to go to half-time. South Sydney 12, Manly Warringah 6. He's run about 70 yards to go, well, 20 yards forward. Vaughton. Marty Gurr kicking downfield to Cruikshank on the full. Ridiculous kick. Tried to kick. And now Manly have got the ball. Cruikshank tried to kick, missed the football. Gibbs onto Ward. Ward ploughing his way up the middle of the field. Oh dear, the referee has given another penalty. This is ridiculous. We are being treated to an incredible situation where the referee is not playing the advantage rule. Now, there was a try for all seasons here. Very important kick. Cochrane. Beautiful goal. The score now, South Sydney 12, Manly Warringah 8. Coleman. Trying to catch the defence snapping. I don't think they get caught twice with that move. Well, there's a field goal attempt. It's successful at long last. So South Sydney surge away. Another point, 13 points to 8. Crusher's up to the quarter. On to Hasler. Hasler steps. Pass back to Crusher. Cleal. Throws the dummy. And a pass away to Close. Close drops it behind him to Ward. Got it on to Gurr. Gurr goes forward. Kicks the ball. Ricocheted off a South Sydney player, I thought. And now Manly get a penalty. That all came from a forward pass back there when Ward fielded the ball and turned and gave the ball back in. It was forward.
Blatant forward pass from Kevin Ward was the man that was trying to tidy up the play. Forward, Marty Gurr didn't want the ball. He knew he was in an offside position. But the penalty there for Gurr being interfered with after kicking the ball. So a real bonus for Manly.
Still windless conditions. Trees are not moving at all. Smoke going up. Moves in. And he reduces South Sydney's advantage by 2 points. South Sydney 13, Manly Warringah 10. It's a ground record, I'm told. What's the good news, David?
23,357, eclipsing the previous record of just over 22,000.
One against the feed here with Lyons winning it, going straight and strong, and he's there beside the posts. Manly have come up with a scrum win against the feed, and against all the odds have scored a try. Lyons' strength was the key factor. See that one again.
On the State Bank replay, just too much ball. The weight of pressure starting to tell on South Sydney. Territorially, Manly have started to wear them down. Too many missed tackles. The defence is starting to fall apart the last 4 or 5 minutes. They really have got to regroup. But a real show of strength from Cliff Lyons. He was holding the ball out in front, showing the ball. Craig Coleman was brushed off very, very easily. And just crashing over there. Just too much strength by Cliffy Lyons.
Cochrane. So the score now, Manly Warringah 16, South Sydney 13. There's a bomb being put up. Oh, they made a meal of it. It's ruled that they're offside. 2 players collided in the Manly in-goal area and made an absolute meal of catching it. see it again.
Nick Stone giving the ruling that Ian Roberts, the man, is charging into Marty Gurr before the ball had really came down, ruling that he interfered with him, leaving up for the ball here, but the shoulder in the back, well, very tough call, but that's the way he saw it. Ian Roberts was the man going for the ball.
Lions to Crusher Cleal. Cleal's gone for the long kick. Well, that's out on the full. And there's the hooter. So Manly have won this this fixture as the boos come from the South Sydney fans. The referee, Mr. Stone, I'm just going to watch him as he comes off the field to see whether anything happens. I've felt that he had an uneven performance in all sorts of ways. But anyway, the scorers went this way, 2 tries each. South Sydney, Coleman and Maven. Ellison 2 goals plus a field goal. Gibbs and Lyons for Manly in their 16 points. Cochrane 4 goals. No better try scored than Ron Gibbs with his magnificent kick and follow.